For Pluralsight, I'm David Tucker, and this is Cloud Tracker on Google Cloud Platform, the post-Google I/O edition. That means we have a lot of announcements, platform updates, and learning resources to get to. So, without further ado, let's dive in. At Pluralsight, we know that one of the biggest challenges cloud developers, administrators, DevOps engineers, and architects face is keeping up to date with new services, concepts, and resources, and that's why we're bringing you Cloud Tracker. My name is David Tucker, and I am an author at Pluralsight and a cloud strategist, and I'm your host for this series as we walk through the month's announcements, platform updates, and learning resources for Google Cloud Platform. Now, let's jump right into our featured announcements for this month. So for our featured announcements, we have five new solutions that were announced in May at either Google I/O or their Cloud Data Summit. First, Google launched a new unified AI and ML platform for GCP called Vertex AI. No longer will you leverage different platforms when you navigate between pre-trained models, AutoML tools, and custom model creation. All of that can now exist within Vertex AI. Google has also included ML Ops capabilities within the platform. Vertex Pipelines is a service of the platform that enables developers and data scientists to build serverless pipelines for machine learning to continually integrate new data and optimizations into the models that they create. Vertex Feature Store provides a repository for machine learning features that can be reused across your organization. Now, the platform includes native support for TensorFlow, PyTorch, and scikit-learn, with the ability to use custom containers to integrate any machine learning framework you want to leverage. Vertex AI is now generally available. Check out the product page as well as a podcast with Google's AI leaders discussing the platform within the episode notes. And if you're interested in Vertex and want to learn more, check out my announcement at the end of this episode for an online event that will provide direct experience in working with the platform. Next, we told you last month about the Cloud Data Summit that Google would be holding in May, and the event certainly did not disappoint. There were several announcements around data-focused services that would be coming to GCP. And first up, we have Analytics Hub. This service, built on BigQuery, is designed to make it easier to share data and analytics at scale within organizations. This fully managed service enables publishing and subscribing to data sets that are ready to be leveraged for analytics. Data governance through control and monitoring is also provided as a key part of this service. Analytics Hub will be available in preview in Q3 of this year, but you can sign up today for the preview. I have included a link in the episode notes if you want to take advantage of that. But if you're not into service previews, just stay tuned to Cloud Tracker and we'll let you know when you can get your hands on it. Maybe for you, your biggest challenge is simply getting data into the cloud from traditional databases. If that is you, you'll be interested to know about Datastream, another service that was announced at the Cloud Data Summit. This serverless change data capture and replication service enables you to synchronize your data from Oracle and MySQL into GCP services like BigQuery, CloudSpanner, CloudSQL, and Google Cloud Storage. In addition, you can build event-driven architectures off of the change streams coming into GCP. You can do all of this without having to worry about scaling up infrastructure based on the amount of data that you need to sync. Datastream is available in preview today, with general availability expected later this year. The preview is available in US Central 1, Europe West 1, and Asia East 1, so log in and test it out. Another launch from the Cloud Data Summit is Dataplex, which Google defines as an intelligent data fabric. The solution is all about helping organizations break down silos across their data warehouses, data lakes, and data marts. It does this by providing tools to manage the data, monitor its contents, and govern its access. It has also baked in data intelligence with Google's AI and ML, while also making it easier to integrate your data with those capabilities. This service also has several tools that enable data scientists to evaluate data quality across a data set. By leveraging the built-in AI and ML capabilities, data scientists can take advantage of built-in data checks. Data metadata is also stored in BigQuery, Dataproc Metastore, and Data Catalog. This service is currently in a private preview. If you're interested in being a part of the preview, I have included a link to the request form in the episode notes. Our final featured announcement is a new subservice for Dataflow called Dataflow Prime. It builds on the serverless no-op approach to Dataflow by enabling additional automated capabilities for managing your data processing pipeline. This includes the ability to leverage vertical autoscaling along with the horizontal autoscaling that is already supported in Dataflow. You also can leverage right fitting, which will enable a custom resource configuration for each stage of the pipeline. In addition, there are new diagnostics tools as well that help you make sure you're meeting your business objectives. Dataflow Prime will be available as a preview sometime in Q3 of this year. Stay tuned to Cloud Tracker and we'll let you know when you can test it out. Next, we'll be diving into our list of platform updates and content that you should be familiar with. While these might not be as big as our featured announcements, these updates could impact the work that you're doing on the platform. And first up, Google has announced that they will be opening a new region in Israel. At the time of this recording, they hadn't given a launch date for the region, but this gets added to the list of regions that are currently being built out. And this list includes locations like Toronto, Santiago, Delhi, Doha, and others. Next, Google has announced that Google Cloud Armor Managed Protection Plus is now generally available. This subscription service provides distributed denial of service protection, Cloud Armor Web Application Firewall, DDoS bill protection, DDoS response support, and many additional features in a single subscription focused at enterprise customers. Check out more information around the features of this subscription by clicking the link in the episode notes. Next, if you use CloudRun for predictable workloads, you could be saving 17% off of your bill, thanks to the new committed use discounts for the service. With this feature, you commit to a year of spending for CloudRun, but will get a 17% discount on that amount that you have committed to. This commitment can apply to all usage within a region for your billing account. Check the link in the episode notes to see how you can leverage this capability today. And we're not done with CloudRun. If you use CloudRun, we have several new features that have been added to the service. This includes the ability to use secrets from the Secrets Manager, utilize binary authorization for the containers that you run on the service, leverage your own encryption keys, and receive recommendations on the principle of least privilege for your services. The blog post I reference in the episode notes will give you a more thorough rundown of each of these new features. Next, for many organizations, CloudSpanner has been a pricey option for development and testing workloads. Google will be solving this problem by introducing more granular instance sizing for that service. They state that with this feature, you can run workloads on Spanner at as low as 1/10 the cost of regular instances, equating to approximately $65 per month. This new capability will launch in public preview in the near future, but as of the date of this recording, they hadn't given a specific time frame. Finally, the Gateway Controller for GKE is now in public preview. This controller is the GKE implementation of the Gateway API from the Kubernetes community. Google states that the Gateway API provides multi-tenant sharing of load balancer infrastructure with centralized admin policy and control. So you can now take advantage of advanced features like traffic shifting, traffic mirroring, and header manipulation through this API. Take a look at the link in the episode notes to get a tour of this controller in action. Every person working in the cloud has to deal with the challenge of determining how to continually improve their skill set. This is a problem that we are going to help you solve here on Cloud Tracker. Today, I'm going to share two brand new resources from the Pluralsight library, as well as a timely resource from Google as a part of our featured learning resources for this month. First, we have Getting Started with Google Kubernetes Engine. This course will give you the foundational knowledge that you need to leverage with the service, even if you're brand new to GCP. It will give you a rundown of GCP fundamentals, container fundamentals, an overview of Kubernetes architecture, and an introduction to Kubernetes workloads. If you need to get up to speed with Kubernetes on GCP, this is exactly where you should start. Next, we have another new course in the content library, and this one is a certification prep course. So if you are interested in the GCP Professional Cloud Architect certification, this course is designed to present you with the information that you need to know. This course is actually authored by Google and provides an overview of the exam and what you need to know to be successful when you take it. Next, given the recent ransomware attack of an oil pipeline here in the United States, Google has released a set of best practices to protect your organization against similar attacks. This guide was written by the Chief Information Security Officer of Google Cloud alongside the VP of Google Cloud Security. The guide covers the 5 pillars you need to focus on to make sure that this can't happen to your organization. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Cloud Tracker. Be sure to let us know what you want to hear more of on this series moving forward. Also, remember that the links to everything I have discussed today are available within the episode notes. If you know of other people who would benefit from this content, be sure to share it with them. In addition, you can also join me for the latest news for both AWS and Azure on the Cloud Tracker series for those platforms. They are available on YouTube as well. Finally, I'll leave you with 2 quick GCP events that you may want to leverage this month. First, Google is having an Applied ML Summit on June 10th. If you're interested in learning more about Vertex AI, I would highly recommend attending this virtual event. Also, there is a Digital Manufacturing Summit on June 22nd. Links for both of those events are in the episode notes. Be sure to come back next month, where I'll be joining you from the new Pluralsight headquarters in Salt Lake City to give you the latest on GCP here on Cloud Tracker.